All right, y'all. So today we're gonna see what all the fuss, all the commotion is about. We're gonna react to some Jason Aldean. Try that in a small town. This video apparently is extremely very controversial, as caused havoc throughout the United States. And I'm a Mexican, okay, Mexican. So I want to see if it triggers something in me, or if in reality it's all just people just being overly dramatic for no reason. I remember I reacted to, I believe like a year ago, Tyga dropped a song called Ay Caramba, and it was all the Mexicans and Hispanics came out and they felt very offended, to the point where Tyga had to actually delete that music video. And I reacted to that video, and I feel like it was all fun and games. There was nothing too serious about it. Like, I don't understand why sometimes people would just get overly sensitive about certain things. Life is not a buffet. You don't get to pick and choose what you want to over dramatize and what you want to take serious and what you think it's funny and you should let go. You know what I'm saying? So let's check it out, man. Jason Aldean, try that in a small town. Some country today. I feel like I need to start stepping my country game up. So if y'all know more country songs, drop them down below. Till then, let's get into this one. Hey, country. I got my red cup, Tim McGraw. You know what I'm saying?
Sucker punch somebody on a sidewalk.
Woo.
Carjacking old lady at a red light. Pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool, act a fool if you like. Cuss out a cop, spit in his face. Stomp on
They're showing a lot of like protests. Okay.
Yeah, you think you're tough. Well, try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Around here we take care of our own.
Try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Right here we take care of our own. I like that. I feel like most of the United States lives in a city. So we actually do not realize how things work in a small town. I used to live in a small town, believe it or not, in Kansas. We'll get into that later on.
Cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town.
Hey. Ooh.
Got a gun that my granddad gave
Oh,
me.
we got a little guitar riff action here. I'm here for it.
That shit might fly in the city. Good luck. Try that in a small
I mean, they're showing a lot of crime.
See how far
I see a lot of minorities. You know what I'm saying? But there's also some white folk in there too.
you cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town.
I'm gonna pause it halfway there. I'm gonna assume that most of the outrage, most of the commotion is through all the protests. Now, I could see some minorities in these videos, but for the most part, I feel like they're all covered up to the point where you can't tell what ethnicity they are. With that being said, as I have reacted to plenty of, I want to say, pro-white videos in the past, like Tom McDonald or Adam Calhoun for that matter, I'm not gonna lie to you guys here, there's a lot of bigotry in those fan bases, okay? Whether you accept it or not, there is. Just like there's probably some anti-whites in the rap community, for sure. It's everywhere, we can't deny it. So I'm assuming that the outrage on this is the protests labeling minorities, but you can't really sit here and say like, oh shit, look, that there's a black person, there's a Hispanic person, because it looks like it's a mixture of everything. I do like the message. Try that in a small town. Again, we're city folk. The most people either live in American suburbia or in the cities. We don't really know what that small town feeling is like. So I could kind of relate to that. And I like that. Like I said before, guys, like I'm Mexican. In Mexico, there's pueblos. Pueblos are the Spanish word for towns. There are little towns everywhere. And so it's relatable. You can't get away with that in certain towns. You know what I'm saying? So let's finish the song off.
Full of good old boys, raised up right.
Ooh, you guys heard that riff? Da-da-da-da-da.
Try that in
Okay. Oh, that's like some Michael Jackson beater right there. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Yo, I gotta get back to my country ways, man. I gotta get in touch with my country folk. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's a groove. It's very vibey. I can dig it. Jason Aldean. Try that in a small town. So let's talk about it a little bit, shall we? Do I believe that this song needed so much? I thought it was gonna show like some intense stuff, some borderline, controversial stuff that would make you like, not want to show this to your little kid or something. Like I said, a few years back, I want to say about like 8 years ago, I moved to Pittsburgh, Kansas. That's Pittsburgh without an H at the end. Very small town, smaller than the city I'm living in today. And I could attest, man, that small towns take care of their own. Here in the city, I live in LA, it's just not it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people here are just, not friendly. If someone sees you dying in the corner, they're not going to do anything. They're going to walk right past you. It is what it is. In a small town, though, it's different. And being a Mexican who used to live in Kansas, in a small town, you would think that I went through like bigotry or racism or something, but that's far from it. People in that town were so damn friendly. You're walking down the street to a liquor store, like, oh, hey, good morning. Oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? It's like, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm not used to that. I wasn't used to that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, here, you'll never see that here in LA. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Which is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? But beyond that fact, let's get back into the music video. Again, I didn't see the controversy. I could see how people might be triggered by it. Obviously, these events caused these protests. And at the end of the day, music is just an expression. And it's really hard to be wrong when you're expressing yourself. Like, someone could come up with another song and counterpunch this, and they wouldn't be in the wrong. Because again, it's just expression. Like I said before, guys, man, like, we live in a very, very critical time here, especially in the United States, man. It's very, very like hard to live your life peacefully here in the United States. And it's worse when you gotta like cherry pick when you want to get mad over. It's worse when you want to like take little situations or even little small videos like this one and balloon them up, make them bigger than they actually are. Honestly, don't think there was anything wrong with this song. I love the message. I love that try that in a small town thing, because I feel like we don't have that sense of community anymore, especially here in LA. I'm not sure where you live, but that small sense of community, man, means a lot. And I feel like until you can relate to that, you're not going to understand this video, man. And I feel like that's the biggest issue. Like I said before, guys, I got to get more in touch with my countryside. I got to go get like some country boots and a little cowboy hat and hit up a country show one day, man. Jason Aldean, great song. I think I've been out of the country game for so long, I didn't even realize that they have like nice little guitar riffs. I don't know if you guys heard that little da-dun-dun-dum, da-dun-dun. That was from Beat It, bro. They took that little riff from Beat It, and I'm here for it, man. So Jason Aldean, try that in a small town. Solid track for me, man. I really enjoy the lyrics to that song. So thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought down below. Till then, man, we out. Peace.